You could talk about all these things after you win. Right now, tell the people what they want to hear. They do want to talk about immigration. They do want to address issues in relation to corruption. They do want to address issues about making sure food is on the table. But don't sell it to them talking about no carbon credits and all them things. Stop it. I ain't telling you don't sell that message and don't have it there. But make sure you discuss the critical topics. That question about safety in the workplace is critical. Talk about how you're going to address domestic violence, because that's what's happening in our country. Talk about how we can address this crime problem. Let that be one of the messages that you continue to preach on and ring on. Talk about protecting women in this country, because women are under attack. You know? And so Charlotte's first answer to that question, when they asked that question, it should have been, women need to feel safe. Women in this country need to feel safe. So as I heard the question, I say, women need to feel safe. That should have been a message. Women in this country, working women need to feel safe. Working women need to know that they don't have to compromise themselves for promotion. They do not have to compromise themselves for a job. They don't have to compromise themselves to advance in the workplace. Working women need to know. And we and our party, I'm Charlotte Gray now. We and our party are going to do all that we can to put in place systems, put in place regulations to protect women and ensure that they do not have to submit themselves to humiliation in order for them to advance on their jobs. Hello, Charlotte. And rather than talking, yes, Bahamians can be entitled to $100,000, but we need to fix that, because you can't just willy-nilly give people $100,000. But I'll tell you this, give them land. We need to talk about that. People need land. And so that's something much more that's a topic that needs to be discussed. Making sure that these people get land, because we've been having governments play this game with us about giving land to the people, and they don't. And you give it to them with stipulations, and if you give it to them with stipulations, depending on where they go, you give them some funding to help themselves get started. It's a common sense thing. You understand what I'm saying to you? You give, if somebody gets an acre of land in Cat Island, and they want to do a business. They get their land from the government. They want to construct a home, they want to construct a business. Tell them, based on what, if you decide you're constructing a business, once they give you their business plan, say, okay, we can start you off with $20,000 to get your business started, and we can put people in place who can help guide you. Don't be like Minister, who, when the young man was selling coconut during COVID, when he was struggling to feed his family, they sent the police for him. You understand? Have a system set up in place. Say you have set up a system where you can provide for persons to be guided on how to manage and run their business. And so the police shouldn't be out there with guns blazing, trying to attack people who may have issues. They should be out there, have an agency out there, and making sure that everybody's properly regulated who has their business. And what they should do is make sure that these businesses are not hiring persons who are not legitimate, meaning not contributing to the immigration crisis. This is a common sense thing. You understand what I'm saying to you? And so you got to do it right. You got to do it right, but you got to talk sense.